Hi everyone. I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than just looking up cards. I'm actually doing a challenge. I'm actually doing 3 of them, and I'm probably going to share off a lot of them as time goes on. So you'll see a lot of different little challenges that I want to make up. The first challenge that I wanted to do to get back into vending and buying and selling again is going to be the $500 challenge, where I spend $500 or I kind of let life go and see what I can get out of like $500 worth of cards. Some of it I have used my personal stuff, but I technically would say I paid for it to add to the $500 challenge. Basically, it's just I got $500 limit, and basically to flip that through selling, trading, many different things like that. Alright, so the first one that we have is going to be, we started off with the Umbreon V, 2 Pikachus from 151, and a Rayquaza GX. I got these under the price that was listed from the comps. The Pikachus were at $20 and the Umbreon at the time was at $150. The Rayquaza was at $23, $22, so paid full price for that one. I just went to go find cards that I think would do good and flip easily. From there, I got those cards and basically did my first trade. My first trade was for a Eevee, shiny Eevee, for a 151 Pikachu from a friend. I will put his link of his Instagram in the bio, or yeah, and on the page, everything like that. So give him a follow. Mainly post stuff on Instagram. He has a lot of great stuff. Somebody that I work with very closely and probably gonna see a lot within videos in the future. So right here we just did a shiny Eevee trade for the Pikachu. I am more accessible to Eevees and more accessible to that kind of evolution line. That's just something that I prefer. But that's not all I'm going for. I'm going for what I think other people will buy as well. So one of the other ones that I did, this is where I was telling you about my, I added my own collection. So Tatsugiri, or what I like to call sushi, and Blaziken VMAX. I traded both of those for E-Reader Kingler. I think they were about the same. I think I was over about like $1 or $2, but I think the e-reader doesn't have that many, and I've seen a lot of people want that card. So I'm trying to get a little bit of variety, from a little bit of vintage, a little bit of modern, just trying to throw it all over the place to trying to get many different eyes to see. That's one of the biggest things that I will say is like diversitize your collection, or like your table or anything like that, because if you don't diversitize it, then you just get the same people, and the same people might not need the same thing over and over again. So you want to kind of get different aspects and just kind of see what people are looking for, what they say they're looking for. And a lot of the e-readers has been a lot of ventures that I would go for, not like really base sets or just any of the older sets. The e-readers are kind of where I think everybody is going or gravitating towards. The next one was a different person. So with this one, we traded the Umbreon. So we traded the Umbreon for a PSA 8 Gengar and a Dark Typhlosion. The Dark Typhlosion, I have right here. I have all the cards actually right here. Dark Typhlosion is technically like moderately played. This is like one of the ones I say that I would let go at moderately played. But yeah, so I took a chance on this one. A lot of people don't like to buy stuff that's like either moderately played or lower. They do sometimes, but it's just people are very finicky on their cards. And what I didn't mention is Kingler was actually LP, so it's not as bad. People are a little bit more lenient towards the LP than that, but my goal is to try to stay within near mint territory because that's what people are going for the best. I also have this one, the PSA 8. Sabrina's Gengar. Gengar is always a great choice whenever you're trying to sell a card or you're just trying to get an easy sale. This one actually, the person who sold it to me, they wanted the Umbreon, so I got like a $20 to $30 uppage type of thing. So I think Gengar was like 160 to like 180, I believe, and we kind of like did a trade from there. But I kind of like just to be transparent. What I am typically going to try to buy at is 70% and try to trade at 80. I think I would go from 70 to 75 and 80 to 85 depending on the card if I really want it. But yeah, that's the start. I have pretty much a lot of stuff to go over. This is just mainly the start of the challenge. So all of these cards, I have 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, and then 6 would be the Gengar. So 6 cards is what I started out with through the trades, and it wasn't until later on where I started to get like more deals done and more buying and different things like that. The one thing I will say is like connections is what you also want to build towards. So in the next video, I'm trying to talk about this right here. So with this one, a friend gave me, or somebody that I've done business with, gave me these to basically sell for him. And he said basically if you sell it, I would give you money or cards for that. So basically I sold this and got more cards. So I'll show that in the next video of like what I got, and then kind of just connections is like the biggest topic. It's like you want to get the people to trust you, to buy more stuff from you, have your regulars, have new people, and kind of just spread the love. But yeah, I can show you more of those cards later on. But I think with that one, I think we were at like what we spent close to about $400, or not 400, but like $300 for the starting of that. So I went out big for the start, but I knew I would be able to like trade down for smaller cards for the big ones, and then kind of like space it out a little bit more. So trying to see what my next move is going to be with the Gengar and mainly just Gengar. The other ones are kind of like mid-level. I might can get something evenly trade, but these are kind of like where I'm at with that. So I'm gonna make a couple videos like this where I'm trying to show you what basically my journey of what this is. I'm probably gonna learn how to video edit. I'm gonna learn how to get better at doing videos, and just have fun with it. Like this journey is just gonna be a fun journey, and whatever happens. If I get 10 followers that want to see my content, that's perfectly fine. If I get 1,000, that's also fine. But I also want to make this a safe space. I want to also make this a place where you can learn, ask questions, and I will do my best to answer them the best of my ability. Yeah, so you'll see more of me. I said videos might get better, it might get worse, you never know, but I'm gonna do my best and then kind of progress from there. Hope everybody has a great rest of y'all day, night, wherever you are, and I'll catch you on the next one.